What is up, guys? Welcome on back to TK's Garage. And one of the biggest drawbacks of buying an electric car is the charging infrastructure sucks. Well, one company has just made a move in that direction to partner with Tesla, and I think it's going to be huge. Guys, before we get into today's video, I got to talk about the sponsors here at the channel. Morgan & Morgan Attorneys at Law. If you're looking for a personal injury attorney, you will find none larger than Morgan & Morgan. With over 20 million calls handled last year alone, that is insane, and that goes to the pun or the moniker of, you see their billboards all over the country, size matters. When you're fighting big, massive insurance companies, you want a law firm that can match the size of that insurance company. They definitely can do that. You can start with one of these smartphones in 8 clicks or less by going to forthepeople.com/TK's Garage. Again, that's forthepeople.com/TK's Garage. And I appreciate them for allowing me to do what I do. All right, guys, so getting into today's video, very simple. Rivian, we all know, I've talked about them. I thought they were a cool looking truck, soccer mom vehicle, whatever you want to call it. I thought it was interesting, an interesting, truck, car, whatever you want to call it, electric vehicle, better than the Ford Lightning, in my opinion. One of the things I found interesting about it, though, was, and other YouTubers, big YouTubers in the automotive space that have had issues, sorry, I'm getting these cables situated, was you couldn't charge the damn thing anywhere. You could put it into the maps, and the maps know where the charging stations are, but you could get there and then be screwed because the charging station didn't work. I've saw this multiple times on Rich Rebuild's channel with his Rivian, where he was just like, ugh. And I get it, right? Well, Rivian just announced that they now have a deal in place to use Tesla superchargers, and not just like Ford had an agreement where they could plug in, and I don't know what level of charging they got, but it wasn't the top, right? Rivian will have the same access to the Tesla charging network that a Tesla has. So you can supercharge a Rivian at a Tesla charging station with an adapter. While that's huge, that's huge news, basically, because right now, if you own a Rivian, you charged it at home on your level 2 or level 3 charger, whatever you had in your house, and didn't stray too far from the house like you did your regular. You couldn't really drive it across the country unless you had to hope that, the Electrify America or insert, whoever company charging station you got to was still working. And what's crazy is now, if you have a Rivian, that's not going to be a problem. If you do have a Rivian, I expect in the next 30 days, as this news becomes public and these adapters become available, I expect to see the value of these trucks go up. Because now, the Cybertruck is dope. I'm a big fan of bulletproof. If you have a bulletproof car, let me get it. I need it. But the Rivian, being how clean it looks, how nice it looks, might actually tick up in sales and the like because of the deal that they have with Tesla. I think the supercharging deal with Tesla is huge. And I think the supercharging network from Tesla is going to pay them dividends over time, because as they add other vehicles on. But it also means if you have a Tesla and you're already waiting in line with other Teslas, now you got to wait in line with Rivians too, because that means you just added more vehicles to the supercharging network, which means Tesla needs to build out more superchargers as fast as possible in as many cities as possible. But Tesla could be on the verge of something huge. Now, I'm not going to say they're going to stop making cars, but they could get to a point where they make more money on charging other people's cars than they make selling, servicing, and charging their own cars. kind of interesting. Anyways, just a little piece of news, bonus video for you guys today. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Thank you guys very much for watching. I truly appreciate it. Hit that thumbs up button if you like what I do. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. And I'll catch you guys on the next one.